اهلا بيك في حلقه جديده من كورس الكتابه المستوى الثاني. لو على يوتيوب وعاوز الكورس ده كامل ومرتب هتلاقيه على التطبيق المجاني الخاص بينا، تقدر تحمله على اندرويد او على ايفون من اول تعليق تحت الفيديو. خليك معايا. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته. انا ابراهيم عادل وانت بتتفرج على كورس تعلم اللغه الانجليزيه على قناه زي امريكان انجلش، الجزء الخاص بالكتابه. طبعا زي ما قلت لك الحلقه اللي فاتت، حمل الملخص المرافق لكل حلقه علشان التمارين الكتير الاضافيه اللي بتكون موجوده فيه بالاضافه الى اجوبتها. طيب نبدا مع اول حاجه وهي كلمات محتاج تفتكرها. preposition location phrase auxiliary. بعض الناس ممكن تنطقها auxiliary وده نطق وإن كان مقبول إلا إنه مش الأكثر شيوعا. auxiliary verb. Alright, the first thing we want to talk about today is something called prepositional phrase. You know the word preposition, right? Things like in, at, on, under, over, and so on. Prepositions. If there is a preposition followed by a noun, we say this is a prepositional phrase. So again, what's a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase is a preposition followed by a noun. Preposition, then a noun, together, prepositional phrase. Example, in Saudi Arabia. The word in is a preposition followed by a noun, which is Saudi Arabia. So together, they make a prepositional phrase. Another example, at night. The word at is a preposition followed by a noun, which is the word night. Together, we call them a prepositional phrase. We use prepositional phrases to talk about location and time. Location, where something happens in Saudi Arabia, and the time when something happens at night. The board will be erased in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Most prepositional phrases of time and location can go at the end of the sentence. We can put them at the end. Example, there was a heavy rain in Egypt. She will come back on Friday. We see here that both prepositional phrases in Egypt and on Friday, they both came at the end of their sentences. So a prepositional phrase can come at the end of the sentence. You can also start a sentence with a prepositional phrase. It can come in the beginning. You can say, in Egypt, there was a heavy rain. On Monday, she will come back. That doesn't look right. I wonder why. What's wrong here? Oh, I know why. I forgot to tell you that when you start the sentence with a prepositional phrase, remember to use a comma. So let's correct this. In Egypt, comma, there was a heavy rain. On Monday, comma, she will come back. I'll erase the board in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What we know until now is a prepositional phrase is a preposition followed by a noun. That's number 1. Number 2, prepositional phrases can go at the end of the sentence. Number 3, if you start the sentence with a prepositional phrase, remember to use a comma. There's something else I want you to pay attention to, something we call auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are words like am, is, are, was, were. An auxiliary verb needs another verb in the sentence. So it's auxiliary because it needs another verb in the sentence. Look at this sentence. She was playing. She is the subject of the sentence. Was is the auxiliary verb we used here. Playing is the main verb of the sentence. Now look again. The sentence has an auxiliary verb and it has another verb, playing, the main verb. 2 verbs in the sentence, one auxiliary and one main verb. One more example. He's doing homework. He is the subject of the sentence, is an auxiliary verb, doing the main verb, homework is the object. So again, this sentence has an auxiliary verb and it also has a main verb. 2 verbs in the sentence. So far so good? Okay, sounds easy. Now look at this sentence. The holiday is on Monday. The holiday, that's the subject of the sentence. On Monday, these are Prepositional phrase. Preposition followed by a noun. Now, what's the position of the word is in the sentence? Is it an auxiliary verb? No, it's not an auxiliary verb. Why not? Because the word auxiliary itself means extra. It's an extra verb. But look at this sentence again. Is the word is here an extra verb? Do we have two verbs? No, it's the only verb, only one verb. Okay, so if it's the only verb, it's not an extra verb, it's not an auxiliary verb, it's the main verb. You get it? It's the main verb, no other verbs in the sentence. So the words am, is, are, was, were, all these, they can be either a main verb or an auxiliary verb. If they have another verb coming after them, we call them auxiliary verbs. If they are not followed by another verb, no other verb in the sentence, so it's not an auxiliary verb, but a main verb. Now, are you ready for a question? Let's see. Auxiliary verb or main verb? Mark is my best friend. The answer is, that's a main verb. The word is here is the main verb. Judy and Layla are watching a movie. Auxiliary or main verb? The answer is auxiliary verb. You're calling Tom. The answer is auxiliary verb. Great. Now focus. Pay attention to this. If the words am, is, are, was, were, if one of them is the main verb in the sentence, you can't start the sentence with a prepositional phrase. Again, if they are the main verbs of their sentences, no other verb in the sentence, the rule is don't start the sentence with a prepositional phrase. Let me give you an example. The meeting is on Wednesday. The word is here. Is it the main verb or an auxiliary verb? It's the main verb. So can we say on Wednesday, comma, the meeting is? Can we say it like that? No, you can't. It won't make any sense. Why not? Because the word is here. It's the main verb. You cannot start the sentence with a prepositional phrase this way. Let me ask you another question. This sentence, her birthday is in June. How many verbs are there in this sentence? The answer is only one verb, is. So it's not an auxiliary verb, it's the main verb. Yeah. Now, can we say in June, comma, her birthday is? Can we say that? The answer is no. No, you can't. Because the word is here, that's the main verb of the sentence. We cannot end the sentence with am, is, are this way. So here is the rule. Write it down. In sentences with be as the main verb, a prepositional phrase cannot come first. It must go after be. Make sure you write this down. Of course, you know that be means am, is, are, was, were. And now, over to you. Questions for you. 1. Read each sentence in the chart. Decide if the prepositional phrase in each sentence is in the correct place. The answer is 1. President's Day is a holiday in the United States. Correct. In the United States, comma, many people do not work on President's Day. Correct. 3. The holiday is on Monday. Correct. 4. On a Monday, comma, the holiday is. Incorrect. 5. It is in February. Correct. 6. In February, comma, it is. Incorrect. 7. We remember 2 important presidents on this day. The answer is correct. 8. On this day, comma, we remember 2 important presidents. Correct. 9. 2 famous presidents' birthdays are in February. Correct. 10. In February, comma, 2 famous presidents' birthdays are. Incorrect. Question 2. Check. You have 20 seconds and of course you can pause the video and give yourself more time. The answer is 1. A prepositional phrase is a preposition followed by a noun, used to describe location and time. It can start with in, on, or at. If you write a prepositional phrase at the beginning of a sentence, remember to use a comma. 2. When you write sentences with be as the main verb, the prepositional phrase must go after be. Okay guys, this is the end of this lesson. If you're watching on the app, make sure you download the PDF for more practice questions with answers, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.